Hello, Glaxnimate team. My apology if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I just found it, this wonderful piece of software, along with the new version of Shortcut Video Editor. And as I'm also an Inkscape user, so I found it very interesting as having some sort of features coming from the Inkscape. Uh, anyway, I'm still actually discovering this thing. I just found some problems with the text box, and I thought that I should report it to you guys. If it's not a bug, then please guide me how to correct these things. And if it's a problem, I think you should mark it as a bug and correct it in the next release. And thanks a lot for all your hard work. So here is the thing: if you place your text like this and its size is less than 50. Uh, So it should work fine, right? Uh, Quick brown fox. We all know that it jumps over the lazy dog. So uh, if you click anywhere, the text would reside absolutely fine. But if you have observed that its anchor point appeared at the top left corner of your screen, so this should not be here, because if you try to rotate it, its rotation would be wrong. This should be in the middle of this. So if I move this text, I've, I try to select it, and then you see that its anchor point jumps back into its middle. So that's a little bit confusion. I know that it would be correct itself. Now it would rotate properly, so it's absolutely fine. But at the initial stage, it should be here, not at the top left corner of the screen. Second thing, now let me uh, add another line, and I'll use the text font size greater than 49. Okay, let's uh, let's make the text size to, let's say, 50, and let the fox jumps over the lazy dog, right? So if you click anywhere, you see the text is actually squeezed to its icon and now residing on the top left corner of the screen. You can still move that, but you won't be able to see properly. To see some of its controls like resize or skew controls, you have to zoom in a lot, right? But text is not there. If I change these its size through its controls, it will gone forever. But I just want to make it back into its original form by changing the font size to less than 49. So this is the text layer, I think, uh, and here is the original text format or text line. So it's 50. Now let's make it 49. You see the text is appeared properly now, and if you select it, you see its anchor point is on the top left uh, side of the text itself. But if you just deselect that, try to select it again, it never come back, right? Because it was already set like this. So to to use it, or if you want to rotate it, you have to, if you try to rotate it in this form, you see rotation is not, it's not proper, or it's not uh, as most people want to do. Like I want to do it uh, by putting its anchor at its central point and then rotate it like this, right? I hope you got my point. So by default, it should be here like this. So as a summary, that if you add the text which is sizes uh, greater than 49, it would be squeezed and it would not display properly. And if you set the size to less than 50, it would appear properly, but there would be some problem with the anchor point. And I think you can review that. I hope you got my points. So if I'm doing it wrong, or if there is any settings in the preferences or software has to be set, please guide me how to do that. Otherwise, I think this looks like a small bug in the software. So thank you very much. Thanks again for developing such a wonderful piece of software. I'm still watching its development. I hope someday I would be able to support your team in some way. But at this time, I have some good words like thank you so much. Bye.